Okay, so hopefully by now with your matte painting, you've flattened all the paths with the color corrections, and so you should have something like branches. I've got the grass, the hedge, and the Aztec temple as the same one. That's midground, rock 1, rock 2, mountains, and sky. So basically what we need to start doing is saving each one out as PNGs or TIFFs. I'm just going to go with PNGs. So PNG, let's save it in week 10. Matte painting dash branches and save. So now you need to, that's fine. Now you need to repeat the process for each part. File, save as, matte painting dash mid ground, save. Oh, I did it as PSD. So make sure save as, matte painting mid ground. Let's change this to PNG and save. Yep, okay, so I'm going to let you do the rest of them and I'll do mine. Okay, so I have saved my images, each layer out as PNG images from Photoshop, so next I'm going to import them. So I'll double click here, and I've got, oh no, week 10. Okay, matte painting branches, midground, mountains, rock 1, rock 2, sky. So I'll import all of these. Okay, so I want to see which is the back one. So I know the back one is sky. Oh, they're all in, no, neatly all in order. So I'm going to drag down sky to the new composition. We've got that. I'm also going to then drag in mountains just on top, and then rock 2 on top, rock 1, and then midground, yeah, midground, and then finally branches. Okay, now what we want to do is make each of these layers, every single layer, 3D. So if you can't see the 3D icon, this little cube, click toggle switches and you'll see it by here. So again, this toggle switches at the bottom, you'll see it. So click and drag and make each of them 3D. And it may give you a little warning saying you need a camera. Yeah, so they're all currently 3D. So what I'm going to do is create, layer, new, and I'm going to create a new camera. And 50mm is fine, camera 1's fine, so just click OK. And so now I've got a camera in there. Now, currently I'm viewing through active camera. That's kind of like perspective view in Maya. It's just the default one. If I click to top and zoom out, you can see where let's move around. This is my camera and this is all the field of view. So if I click my layers, you can see that they're all in the same position by here. You may recognize this little gizmo from Maya. So first of all, I want to put my sky, just drag it back, because I want this to be the thing that's most in a distance. So I'm going to put it back there. Then I'm going to get my mountains, and just push them back, just kind of by there. Then I'm going to get rock 2, that's going to be quite further forward than the mountains. Rock 1 is just kind of in front of it. Then midground, just push it back. Oh, select it. Just push it back slightly like so, and branches, push it back a touch. Okay, so if we change our top view up to active camera, we can see not everything matches up. We're just going to scale, so let's go to scale, just make that sky so it fills. Okay, now let's do the same for the mountains. Make sure we got something like that. It comes out to the edge. Now let's go to rock 2, scale outwards, like I said before, rock 1, so it kind of covers it again, midground, like so, and branches were good, but let's just push it out a little touch. Okay, so we've now got, if we come back to top view, we've now got everything kind of layered in 3D space, and you can see that bigger towards the back, because that would be where the line of field of view carries on. So let's go back to active camera, or we can go to camera 1. It's both the same. So what we're going to do, let's click fit. But yeah, what we're going to do is animate this camera just pushing forward. So I'm going to go to transform, and you can see when I move these sort of sliders and positions, you can see that we zoom in, like so. So basically what I'm going to do is undo that. I'm going to click a keyframe for these, and so that sets a keyframe at the beginning. Then I'm going to come to about 12 seconds in, and really push that camera in. Sorry, wrong one. Push that camera in, like so. And maybe go a bit up like that, and go a bit left, something like this. So let's first of all give this a playback. You should be able to see a little bit of parallax, so let's preview this. May take a little short while to preview. So what I'm going to do, just taking a little while to preview, so I'm going to pause it, then you can join me when it's done. Okay, so now mine's rendered in. It took a little bit of time because I didn't, had it on full resolution. But you can see that there's that slight bit of parallax now between my elements. So that's kind of introducing a sort of nice little depth to it. I'd probably end up bringing them slightly closer together because it's a bit too much. Excuse me. It's a bit too much for my liking, but yeah, that's basic sort of, parallax 3D layering for Mac paintings. Now, what we're going to do next is do some render passes within inside Maya, where we look at exporting a 3D model and therefore separating the beauty from the shadow, so we can then composite it into the scene. Okay, so join me in the next tutorial where we'll look at that. A little more advanced than this, but it's good. So catch you then. See you later.